This program is brought to you by San Miguel Beer.
There's a pleasure in getting to a certain age. There's time for those you treasure, including yourself.
10.
10 points.
10 points, 5 boards in the first half for Robbie.
The feed to Valdez coming from Bollick.
Wow.
But you also got to give credit to Stokely for preventing that last offensive sequence of TNT. Just like what Bell reported.
You know, one good thing that you also have to say about the way Bollick plays is he's not selfish.
Oh, he's not.
If you're open, he'll hit it. Whoa! Pass was just an inch too high, even for Ronde. See that? Bollick's looking up all the time. Great point guard.
2:38 remaining in our second period. Lead is up to 12 again for Nlex. Valdez. Canmela Saucer feeds it to Ronde. Nlex will try to run again.
Oh, it's a dangerous pass. Oh, what a beautiful pass after the dangerous pass. And they get an end one.
That was tight. Herndon, good presence of mind. Saw MGR, or rather BGR underneath. That was a nice sequence there.
A long, dangerous, possible steal pass. Montalvo almost got it, but Robbie, realizing he had Pinuela's roster up ahead, he just had fired it in there.
Pagkatapos ng intermission number na ito,
Monday.com has definitely changed and improved the way we work. Having a place that provides a visual of what everyone's working on, it changed the way that our team members collaborate with each other. And a lot of meetings that were several hours are now 15 minutes. It's simple, it's what I need to do, and it works. A typical day at Franken Design is going over a project and checking in with a client. Before Monday.com, things were all living in different spaces. With Monday.com, they're consolidated into one environment. It's kind of like a wall or a feed. So I want to check the status of the proposals we have going out. I can go in there and see the value of like, okay, we need to do better or we're doing great. It's almost like we just turned on the GPS on their progress.
On his last day out, Enoch doing his thing as well. My goodness, am I seeing a 19-point?
It is a 19-point lead. There's a difference of about 6 seconds from the quarter clock and our shot clock. Foul was given up by BGR. It will send Henry Garinato Jr. to the line.
He's got those big, broad shoulders. Nice guy to have on your team to set picks if you're a shooter. Sorry, I'm selfish that way. It's always nice to get good picks, right? Look at the shoulders on it.
Very broad. Vince, it's a 8-point swing for Nlex. 2 threes from Robbie. That rebound and put back of Valdez. Oh, Jason Castro, that's right, as shared earlier by Bell, won't be seeing action for TNT. And that's one of the reasons why they are struggling here. "30-second timeout by the Road Warriors. They're up by 19, 58-39. We're going to stay in the air. It's only a 30-second timeout. And if you stood up earlier to get a drink, sit down because we're going to talk about Year of the Rock in 2003. And we're going to honor Asi at halftime. Okay, he's going to officially retire after 24 seasons.
As they say, blondes have more fun, and The Rock has had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun watching his career just blossom and all the great things he's done. He's got so many awards. I mean, I couldn't even say them all. I mean, I totally missed out on the bottom. I'll just say them right now. 4-time mythical, first team PBA, 3-time PBA all-defensive team, 2-time PBA scoring champion, a member of the 5,000 point scoring club, and PBA's 40 greatest player member.
My goodness. Pollock was challenged literally and figuratively in that last sequence, but still a big smile on the faces of Asi and the rest of the Road Warriors. Why not, Vince? They're up by 19.
As we see The Rock walking into the
there you have it. Last game of Asi Taulava. His retirement, also his jersey number, will be retired by the Nlex Show Warriors. The number 88 would be turning the microphone off, hanging up the sneakers, putting that jersey in the cabinet.
Yeah, it was such a nice tribute to such a nice guy, and you know, he's really physically daunting, but deep down inside, he's got that little soft heart of his, and he's really got it, you know, for the Filipino fans and for everybody he comes into contact with. Such a nice guy, quality guy, great basketball player, and we're just so happy he had a wonderful, you know, storied career. So once again, happy retirement. Welcome to the legends. Welcome to our part of the world. We're going to have some fun together, I'm sure. So God bless you and your family in your future endeavors. Asi, the Rock, Taulava.
Thank you so much, Asi. And for sure, the people that you influenced, inspired, will continue to look up to you. All right. So we go back to our game at hand, 58-39. With Asi's team, the Nlex Show Warriors they've built a 19-point lead as we start the third quarter. We were talking about the absence of Jason Castro. Vince really felt in this game for TNT.
Yeah, he's a DNP. He's so good. I mean, obviously, once upon a time, known as the best guard in all of Asia. So, big shoes to fill for guys like Kim Montalvo and the rest.
Now Nieto feeds it to Shafee. And he goes to work immediately.
Stokely picking up where he left off. And look at this monster, 21-point lead for the Road Warriors.
Had a chat with Jason Castro during the break, and he said that next game will be playing already for TNT as Oftana finally hits a corner three.
Again, there was like a lid on the basket before. See if more three-point shots will go in for the Black Shirts. Nice block there by Hollis Jefferson.
Kick out by Oftana. Commenting at the corner, no three there, he overcooked it. Nieto will push it again. Gets it to Valdez. Valdez won't score. Good defense by Sean Anthony. And Valdez, it's going to be a stroll in the park.
Good defense leads to easy buckets on the other end.
62-42, a 20-point lead here for Nlex.
It can't just be the Hollis Jefferson show. Other guys got to step up. See who will.
Kid, nothing on the layup.
Again, looking at the box scores at halftime, it was Hollis Jefferson with 22, and everybody else, the nearest guy was Oftana with 4 at halftime. So everybody else is 2 points, 2 points. Got to have more balance in that scoring.
Montalvo gets it to Cobutin. Cobutin won't make that three as we turn you over now to Bell. Bell?
Indeed tries to get back from a 19-point deficit. What alarmed Jolas at halftime was the high field goal percentage of Nlex. 51.2% to be exact, a manifestation of TNT's lack of defense. TNT coaches also assessed how their offense gets confused with Nlex's changing zone and man-to-man defense. With RHJ's 22 points in the first half, Nlex did not even talk about how to stop or just limit him, knowing that it's simply impossible. What Nlex is focused on is limiting TNT's locals to just 10 points, and so far, so good. Gentlemen.
On point, thank you so much, Bella. On point indeed.
Galing. Exactly. The way that Nlex is showing different looks, that's really throwing off, you know, the Chopon Giga, and I like their scheme is to get, you know, the ball into Hollis Jefferson. Usually you want to take it away from the import.
Yeah.
Here, they're saying, let's get other guys to step up, and right there, Kelly Williams does.
63 for Nlex, 44 for TNT, still a commanding 19-point lead here for the Road Warriors. 9:38 left in the third. Anthony down low. Good block by RHA on Stoke. Hand off to RHA. Kelly open for that three. Couldn't knock it down. Good feed to the corner. Herndon. The fifth three-point shot of Robbie Herndon.
Robbie picks up where he left off too. He had 16 and a half. He's got 19 now. He's 5 out of 8 from three-point land.
To the corner. Oftana takes it back.
Are we going to have a shootout at the OK Corral?
We don't mind. 66 Nlex 47 TNT. 8:48 left in Chapter 3. Offensive foul on Stokely.
I'm looking at the conversation between the ref and the umpire. Like, what? I did not move. Look at that beautiful stroke there from Robbie Herndon, and this time from Calvin Oftana from the right corner. Nothing off about that shot.
RHJ to Oftana. One step inside the arc. It's short. Picked up by Ronde. Shovel pass. Stolen by Enoch.
3-on-2.
They feed it to Shafee. So empty possession for Nlex.
Dodged the bullet there. Did the black shirts.
And one for Calvin.
Calvin's so good at that body control. Even if you hit him, you know, he's got that strength and that you know, he's been doing a bunch of work in that weight room. You can tell. Gets knocked off balance. Still has that body control and that soft touch to get it off. High and soft off the top of the square.
We'll turn it over to Bill Gregorio for this report.
All eyes have definitely been on Calvin Oftana when we talk about who can and should be the most consistent for TNT. Last game, Calvin made 15 in the first quarter and then 7 the rest of the way. He has always been the type to take accountability for TNT's losses, and when he talked about last game, he talked about their lack of communication that just caused all the lapses. What Calvin identifies as what TNT needs to get back is more effort. Gentlemen.
And they need more of that in this match here, Vince, because Sean Anthony has joined the three-point shooting party of Nlex.
He's got some good numbers tonight as well. 8 points for him with 5 boards and 3 assists. So Sean Anthony doing it all, but that time a little too close to Ronde.
7:44 left in the third. Hollis Jefferson, the first free throw is short.
A little flat there.
Montalvo sits down. Hirvela takes his place.
Well, a guy who can really be a spark plug when he gets going as well. See if he can get his rhythm.
Second one for Ronde is good. 18-point lead for Nlex, 69-51.
Oh, that's a staggered screen, and Morella went right through it and just bulldogged him. Just ragdolled Anthony right there. Get out of my way. You know, Brandon Morella is really, you know, short in stature, but he is a strong dude.
Oh, he is stocky and strong. Catch and shoot, rhythm 3, off mark. Ronde looks ahead. Gets it to Kelly. Back to Ronde. He lost it. Picked up by Cobutin. One-hander is good.
Now we got Ronde and Sean Anthony going at it.
Might be a double foul here.
I have a feeling it might be. A lot of contact. Either one of them did not want to let go. And you can see they kind of just locked horns. I mean, that's just the way, you know.
It got entangled, and nobody wanted to give in.
Yep. You touch me, I touch you.
And the conversation continues. Oh. And good defense here. Wait up. Yes, good defense by Brian Hiruela.
Morella's a defensive juggernaut as well. Again, he's not going to give you anything easy, that's for sure.
The ball goes back to TNT. Ronde against Sean to Calvin. Back to Ronde. And he slams it home. Sends some stare down and some words for Sean Anthony. You gotta love this. Action is picking up.
Yep. And Ronde said, okay, Mr. Anthony, let me tell you my name. My name is Ronde, and get out of my way. Here it comes, the two-handed hammer.
Nlex still up 69, 55 by 14, 7:04 left in the third. We'll be right back.
Ganito tayo, mga batang San Miguel.
Was once a pretty sizable lead. It's down to 7.
69-62, 5.5 remaining in chapter number 3. Herndon gets a screen. There's a switch here. Kelly covering him. Shafee to BGR. That's good. That stops the bleeding.
That does. Grande is right back.
He checked for Octana. Valdez.
Grande almost got that, but Enoch just got it 1 millimeter in front of his hand.
Octana got clipped by BGR. He'll take 3 free throws.
That is not the mistake you want to be making, fouling jump shooters that far away. Let's see it once again. Is there contact?
Oh yeah,
Not.
the right arm.
So Calvin will go to the line, try to eat into this lead again.
Which local player will get most rebounds? Will it be BGR, Kelly Williams, Sean Anthony, or Glenn Cobontin? Continue making your guesses. Meantime, watch a 48th season of PBA Commissioner's Cup live in HD anytime, anywhere, and any device around the world. Get to also watch a deep archive of PBA content in the current or previous conferences on demand or in full game highlights. Download the app via Google Play or the App Store, or watch via FilipinasLive.com. Register now for free.
Somebody got to vote for Glenn. Somebody give some love to Glenn Cabutin. The guy is a great rebounder.
Oh, yes, he is.
Super strong, for his height especially.
8-point lead for Nlex, 73-65 under 5 minutes left to play in the third. Bolik. Ken Shake of Peruela. Shot clock at 9. Herndon. The step back. But no connection.
Yeah, it was straight but short. Again, the defensive pressure has been tremendously upgraded by TNT.
And Octana continues to sizzle.
Yeah, like I said, he can hit those outside shots. He's got the strength to get inside and the quickness.
Lead is down to 6. Tough assignment here for Brian Manuela. To guard the shifty and fast Robert Bolik.
A 2-month rested Bolik at that. Look at that. Great contact to get a little free space by Octana.
It's an art for me to be able to do that and still go up balanced and ready for that shot.
Oh, weight room.
I know. Putting in the work. Wild shot there by Stokely. Kim Maureen, by the way, is in. Running shot doesn't produce anything. Under 4 minutes in the third. Back to Bolik.
He's so strong.
I call this one against Montalvo.
He's so strong. Bolik, I mean, I've lifted weights with him in the weight room before. He is bull strong. So if he's by you and he puts that arm out, it's not like a regular arm. It's like made of steel and it's not moving.
And Montalvo felt that. Herndon, started by Aurin. Robbie goes in, trying to go reverse. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh my goodness, and he was able to make that shot. RHJ will get a bonus free throw.
He just has no fear whatsoever. There's really nobody one-on-one who can guard Grande in the open court. Sean Anthony did his best just to kind of wrap him up a little bit there, hit the arm, but you got to foul him a lot harder and stop him. That's going to his strong side too. That's his left.
Love that Euro.
Yeah.
And then even if his back was turned to the basket, was able to find that window. One more for RHJ.
This has been TNT's quarter. We missed that one though.
73-69, 4-point lead, Nlex, 3:21 left in the third chapter. Stolen by Montalvo. Foul given up by Bolik.
30 points for TNT in this quarter, 15 for Nlex.
So they're going to check first if
He could have got ball.
there was any intent to go for the ball. Because Montalvo had clear access. So I think it might be a regular foul.
It might.
Check this out.
Yeah, it is. be a regular. Yeah, he did reach across to try to get the ball.
So Nlex is already in penalty. That means 2 free throws for Montalvo. Strong in the first.
Again, only down by 4 points. This has been their quarter. Definitely, they just turned it on.
Makes the second that leads down to 3, 73-70. TNT requesting for this timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, 3:16 remaining. They're only down by 3 points. High in the sky, too high for Jewel.
That's Jewel. That's not Ronde. Ronde would have got that one.
That was Ponferrada.
Yeah.
Oh, off the bench, you got Pascual coming in. Jake Pascual. Wolick brings the ball down, gets a screen from Stoke. Kick out to Valdez.
What a pass.
Recycled offense. Wolick. 3 ball. Got clipped, and it's his turn to go to the free throw line.
And you got to respect the outside sniping of a Robert Bullock. See if there's contact here. If there was. Yeah.
So was that on the leg? Might be.
Perhaps.
In any case, Bullock is on the line, 75-72, 2:13 left in the third. He makes the first. I think he has 2 more.
I think he's going to be a great fit for this team. But we have some interesting news.
97-88 with Alco Bolts winning against UQ Golden Knights in the EASL.
Lofton balling out, 35 points. Newsom with 27.
It's their first win.
Hey,
Congratulations.
good job.
Awesome job, gentlemen.
Go Bolts. Beat the Knights.
77-72, 1 more for Bullock. It's also good. 3-4-3 for Robert. 78-72, 6-point lead for Nlex with 2:12 left in Chapter 3. Montalvo to Cobotin. Ponferrada with the reverse.
Hey, Joel has come to ball tonight. Really making his presence known inside.
Under 2 minutes in the third. It's Cobotin. Assigned to Bollick. Shafee. Picked up his dribble.
Oh, they got his number. Oh, almost a steal. Oh, it was a steal. And then a turnover.
Stolen back by Montalvo. Gets it to Ponferrada. Ponferrada, another reverse.
Ferrada is balling. I think that's 8 points for him. Just in this quarter.
78-76, just a 2-point lead for Nlex. 7-12 left here in the third. Switch. Want to go to Stokely. Cobotin on him. Nieto at the corner.
Will that count?
It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
What a killer. Missed it by just like a millisecond there. Good shot by Nieto, but he got the ball a little late, so can't blame the shooter. The pass just came a little late.
Under a minute left to play in the third. TNT can tie or take the lead.
Go to Ponferrada, why not?
Oh! He is in the zone!
10 points for Ponferrada in 9 minutes of action to go with 4 boards and 2 assists.
We are tied at 78. Shafee gets a screen. Aurina steals the ball. No, picked up here by Cobotin. They're going to go to Ronde. Difference of 3 seconds of the shot clock and game clock.
Bollick is on him.
Ronde on the move now. To a cutting Montalvo. Ponferrada. And Jewel is having a fun time here. Look at that. He gives the lead to TNT 80-78.
Jewel is balling out. 12 points for Jewel. And he just really destroyed Nlex in that quarter. Don't forget about Jewel. And don't forget about this guy as well, Calvin Apana.
Woo! 19 points in the third after scoring only 4 points in the first half.
It's a pretty good third. A huge third for the black shirts. They had a 41-20 third quarter.
But the man of the hour is Jewel Ponferrada giving the lead to TNT 80-78. Fourth quarter when we come back. Well, Ponferrada.
Yeah, you know, I'm just looking at his numbers. 10 minutes, 37 seconds of action for him. 12 points. 4 big rebounds and 2 assists. So you could say he's responsible for about 16 points of the 41 that they had in that quarter.
All 12 here in the third.
That's a huge lift off the bench for Coach Jolas.
And he's been subbed already. Much disturbed rest, and he's still smiling and shaking his head in disbelief.
Uh-oh.
Ronde down the floor. Octana picks it up. Cross court. Cobutin going for the three. And now this is a Mickey run by TNT. They're up by 5.
What couldn't be done in the first half is being done ever since. TNT on a tear from the outside.
Alton Nieto.
Nlex looks a little rattled.
Shapey.
Yeah.
Empty on the 3.
Their rhythm. TNT is totally thrown off the Road Warriors' rhythm.
Colin Jefferson directing traffic. Pascual and Kelly Williams getting entangled with each other there.
Similar to how Sean Anthony and Ronde locked horns earlier. Men will be men. You push me, I push you.
Physics, action, reaction.
I'm old school, so whatever.
Caruela gets it to Ronde. Colin Jefferson.
You can see Glenn has got his sights eyed on being aggressive there. That time, Stokely had a good defensive gem there.
Ball goes back to Nlex. Under 11 minutes left to play in regulation. Bolick. Octana on him. Shot clock down to 8. Met by Kelly. And that will be a personal foul of Machine Gun.
You know, the one thing you really got to worry about with a guy like Robert Bullock around is, you know, first of all, his outside sniping, but he is quick enough to get by you from way out there as well. So he really stretches the court for the Nlex offense.
Yeah. I agree. Bullock. And Nirmal, however, couldn't handle that pass.
Good pass. It hit him in the wrong part of his hands, I guess. He just couldn't catch it, but the pass itself was on the money.
Ball goes back to TNT. Brian bringing it down. Ronde asking for it. Looks at the clock. Goes back to Caruela. Oh! And the same thing happened.
Counter turnover. Brian mad at himself. He missed his target on that pass. Went ankle height. That's too low for a pass.
Nieto back to Bolick, back to Nieto. Pascual at the corner.
JP almost got that offensive board, but there's Ronde to save the day.
Octana open for that 3, and he knocks it down.
The Tropangiga are on fire ever since halftime. They have been on a absolute tear. Calvin Octana showing off that range, showing he's got the entire package. A lot of people have been talking about him in the conversation of possible MVP. No, I would say they're pretty much right on the money.
86-78, 6-0 run by TNT in 2 minutes and 15 in the fourth. We'll be right back.
Gusto nyo na saya?
Oh, my vice,
really firing on all cylinders.
47-20. My goodness.
That's a run. Definitely a run.
Huge difference. Foul given up here by Brian. He will stay with the Nlex Road Warriors with 14 to shoot, 9:32 left in the game.
You know, one thing also, I guess you could say, not totally go in the favor of the white shirts is, you know, I don't know if Bolek knows all the plays because he's only been with the team a couple days.
That's right. So that might be a challenge too, right, for the Nlex Road Warriors. But again, TNT playing under man, no Jason Castro, but Ronde Hollis Jefferson, Calvin Aftana carrying the load. All right, 97-88. We're going to show you that the final score, Penalco Bolts beating the Ryukyu Golden Kings. In fact, Newsom's 4-point play sent the game to OT, and Zach Lofton producing 35 points, Newsom with 27. And incidentally, Ryukyu is the reigning champion of the Japan B League. So indeed, congratulations to the Meralco Bolts.
And now that we have 2 games for Lofton, but this game doesn't count, or does it, towards his conference averages? No, it's the ASL.
Yes.
So the 35 and the 50 don't go together. The 50 is here, the 35 is
It's over there.
All right. I was gonna say, because I'm not so good at math, but I can count that high.
Comontin sits down. Kim Audin comes back in.
Oh, drops Brian, did Nieto.
Running shot by Nieto over Kelly Williams.
Ooh, it looks like he's coming up a little lame.
I think, oh yeah, the left hamstring.
Yeah, he might have had a. Hope he's okay.
Trying to shake it off.
Those are the things you gotta be careful. You don't want to make it worse.
RHJ needs to lay up, and he is hobbling. He is already asking for a sub, probably.
Ooh, that hurts. I've had that before. It's like knives in the back of your leg. It's really painful. Almost a backdoor play there.
He's holding onto his left hamstring, and probably you could ask Bell to drop by the bench of Nlex and check him.
There's a 2-for-1. Looked like Stokely was also saying, hey, his hand hurts. Getting that looked at as well. Not to mention the hamstring possible strain. Oh, Stokely, he's still there. Oh, what he did.
Probably got jabbed in the rim.
Or he got caught or banged it against the rim. You know, hands on steel, usually steel wins.
Anytime, right? So trying to put some.
Yeah, it looks like maybe a cut, like a fingernail got hit off or something. Let's see it once again. Look for his left hand where it hit.
Oh, on that side of the rim. But
I think he got a little dislocation on his left. So they're trying to fix it best they can. Hope he is okay, of course. They are working. The Nlex doctors are going to work on the, I'm not sure which finger it is, but it's definitely on his left hand. We'll try to get a report from Bell.
I'm sure Bell will be sprinting
Yes.
to that area to check on both Matt Nieto and Sophie Shafee.
You know, this is when you realize sometimes the MVP in a lot of teams is the PT.
Yeah.
They got to keep these guys healthy. See this once again. Watch the left hand.
Might have jammed it, right?
Yeah, maybe. But right away he looked like he was wincing in pain. Let's hope he is okay, because he's on the bench right now. I don't know what they're going to do with him.
We're going to try to get an update and provide it to the fans of the Nlex Road Warriors. In any case, 8:20 remaining in the game. It's 88-81 lead here for TNT Tropang Giga after trailing as much as 21. They have taken the upper hand.
It looks like there's blood. I think like his fingernail got popped off or moved or something like that. So that's never fun. Nope. But the good news is it's not on the shooting hand, I guess. If there's any silver lining there. So it's his ring finger on his left hand.
Might be, you know what? You're right. Might be the fingernail.
And that hurts. I've had that as well. Nothing more fun than, well, that's anyway, I'm not going to go there. Back during World War II. No, just kidding. No, that's
back in the days.
Painful. Looks like his fingernail. And I think that's what they're bandaging up. He had a lot of gauze and medical tape over there. Of course, that's a huge blow to Nlex's cause if he can't come back, but I think he can. I think he'll try to give it a go. But let's see. Perhaps this break is kind of a lengthy break. Might work in the favor of Nlex. Regroup. You know, of course, Nieto walking off into his own power, but that's smart when you have hamstrings. Hamstring issues are not fun.
So Robbie Hernan is on the line. He missed the first of 2 free throws. He has one more.
Robbie's cooled off in the second half. Man on fire for a while there.
And look who's back on the floor, Vince. It's the Jewel in Ponferrada.
Jewel was killing them in the third quarter. That's all I can say.
Let's see if he can continue here in the 8-10 mark.
Too close.
Sneaky pass inside. It's going to be last touch on Jan Nermal.
I think Brian just needs to chill because his passes, I mean, he has the good ideas, but some of them look a little forced. You just got to go with the flow.
Too tight, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Heruela sits down.
So
Montalvo is back on the floor.
With Nieto, you know, having a possibility of not being able to come back with a hamstring, puts a little more pressure on Robert Bolek in his first game back.
I love what RHJ did that time. He tapped it to himself, got the rebound, and then picked up a foul from Dave Marcelo.
Mr. Bogey is in the ball game.
Ronde facing the basket now. Out to Kim, who throws up a three. And knocks in that three.
Big one. Keeps it going. Now a double-digit lead for TNT. Who would have thunk that one?
Their biggest lead, if I'm not mistaken, at 10, 91-81. And it just rubs off, right, Vince, to the other players. What Oftana, Ronde started, rubbed off to Jewel, rubbing off now to people like him. Nermal is on the line for 2 free throws. Makes it the first.
And the turnover bug, it's really hurt Nlex. They're really needing some quality ball handling, and having Nieto not there really hurts their cause. They have 18 turnovers compared to the 9 of TNT.
Knocks in the second as well. 2 for 2 for Nermal, that lead. Now TNT, it's down to 8. 91-83 with 7:20 remaining in the game.
Well,
hook pass. Hang time, and Montalvo scores.
That's a strong move. That's a very difficult move. Remember, he's not the tallest guy on the court, but he went there amongst the trees and more than held his own.
Nermal for 3. Try to go glass.
Great defensive alterations in the second half, especially for TNT. they have completely just befuddled the white shirts attack because their rhythm is just really off right now. And when you're off, someone else is on. Look at Orin. 2 big threes for him.
Biggest lead for TNT at 13, 96-83. Another defensive stop by the Tropang Giga.
What a dramatic turnaround for the Tropang Giga. Not looking very, flow-wise good in the first half.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, they had turned it on here in the second.
Short on the jumper of Ronde. BGR going all the way and going straight smack to Jewel.
That's a manly collision right there. And he was definitely attacking. Could have been dangerous to one or both of those guys. I'm glad both of them are up. But Jewel's gonna have a bruise tomorrow, that's for sure.
Ganuelas Ross on the line. So we got this injury update of Stokely. Go ahead, Bell.
Yes, we'll start with Matt Nieto first. Chicky, Matt complained na pumuputok daw yung left hamstring niya after that floater, thus his need for rest, but he said that if needed, he can return. On to what happened to Stokely. 3 of his fingernails got out of the nail beds. That's why they had to tape it up just to stop the bleeding, but according to the team doctor, Stokely is off to the hospital right after this match. Gentlemen.
How many fingers? 3 fingers.
3. That only leaves 2 left on that hand. How do you dribble or do anything on that hand? So he's definitely a rightist, a righty from here on out.
Bolek, tough shot there, nothing. Picked up by Cobontin. TNT up by 12. Aurin, will he take it again? No, he'll wait. Ronde gets a screen from Jewel. There's a switch here. Marcelo. Good defense by Dave.
Dave held his own there.
Out to Herndon. 3 ball on the way. And he hits another one. Number 6 for Robbie.
So that's 11 out of 32 3-point field goals for Nlex. They're going to have to keep that going to open up some lanes for some other guys. Robbie Herndon really having a great game today from the outside. We know he can do it.
4:54 remaining in the game. 96-87, a 9-point lead for TNT. Bounds. So BGR with 40, Kelly with 20, Sean Anthony with 40, and Glenn Cobontin with 0. That's a guess of our viewers. Watch the 48th season of the PBA Commissioner's Cup live in HD anytime, anywhere, and any device around the world. Get to also watch a deep archive of PBA content in the current or previous conferences on demand or in full game highlights. Download the app via Google Play or the App Store. Watch via PilipinosLive.com. Register now for free.
Partner, what was once a 22-point lead for Nlex is gone. Down by 9 now. That's a 31-point shift.
And then they allow Octana to take an open 3 from the left corner.
not the guy you want to leave open. For the black shirts, do not leave Oftana. For the white, do not leave Robbie. Robbie's 5 out of 8 from 3-point land. Sorry, 6 out of 9 from 3-point land.
99-87. 4:27 left in the match. Fourth foul on RHJ. So that means free throws here for BGR. That's right. We got this nice report from Bell. Thank you, Bell, for writing it down for us.
Okay, so he can't play.
Can't play again
because he didn't take the free throws.
A while ago, and since the foul wasn't an F1, the 5-minute break rule does not apply.
Okay. It makes perfect sense. But then again, I mean,
with 3 fingernails out.
Yeah. Would you want to play with,
exactly
with 7 fingers? How did he do that? Did he do that on the pad or on the rim? I'm curious.
You know what I'm guessing is from the ring to the middle to the index finger.
Yeah, it's the pinky and the ring.
Oh, the pinky? Yeah. Okay. Good tip in by Ronde.
Ronde balling out, doing what he does. 33 right now for Ronde.
101-87, 4 minutes left. TNT up by 14.
Great anticipation by Ronde. Does it all for his team. He's 15 out of 27 from the field. He's got 13 boards, 5 assists, and racking up 2 steals and 2 blocks.
Good read there by Montalvo. Bolick was expecting him to use the screen of Kelly Williams, and then he attacks the right side.
Yeah, we saw a replay. Bolick said he had all ball, but
we saw all arm.
There was no ball at all. But then again,
you know, it pays when you sit next to a bigger screen and you see all the
super,
I know,
4K slow-mo, super slow-mo.
Thank you so much, Mr. Guanyo, for the extra view. 103-87, Robbie. That's number 7 for Robbie Herndon.
70% from 3-point land. Hey, Road Warriors, give him the ball. He's not missing.
103-90, a big recession lead here for TNT with 3:12 to go in the match. Oftana looks at the clock and reads 10. Zigzagging his way. Put back by Machine Gun Kelly with 2 hands.
Kelly rolling back the hands this time. I mean, such an athlete. Kept himself in such great shape over the years. Still got a lot of pop in those legs as well.
Robbie, not that time. Put back is good for BGR.
Now, I'm just going to say it right now. Nlex needs a stop. They definitely need a stop and a score right now. The game clock is not working totally in their favor. But they need a stop and a score to make this good.
And remember, no more Stoke to help them here. Kelly lines up a 3 and he knocks it down.
5 points in 2 possessions for Kelly Williams.
BGR missing the mark completely. 16-point lead for TNT. We are in the twilight zone.
They're just going to waste time. The game clock is definitely on their side. They're probably going to go down to around 6 or 7 seconds on the shot clock before they attack.
From the half up to this point, 67 points for TNT.
That's a lot of points.
It's huge.
That shows you how explosive they can be. And remember, no Boyaram, no Jason Castro in the lineup.
So it's going to be a review here by our refs in the pass sequence. 141 to go, 108-92. TNT up by 16. So coming from this Kim Orin shot, fifth on Ronde. There the penalty, so Dave Marcelo will get 2 free throws.
Mr. Bogey himself trying to. Oh,
Technical foul for RHJ4. Did I hear that right? Leaving the playing court.
well, where is he?
I
think he went to the locker room already. He's like, I'm done.
I'm done for tonight.
Hey, don't fault me for walking away when we're up by, 15 and I got 33 and 15 myself.
We gotta tip our hats off to RHJ. I mean, when it was tough in the first half, he was trying to keep the boat afloat.
Again, at halftime, he was the only one
With
really,
22
really
points,
doing
right?
much. I mean, 22 points, and everyone else 4, 2, or 3 points. It was just the Ronde first half.
Remember, Calvin Oftan only had 4 points at the half before he erupted for about 18 in the third quarter.
Now he's got 29.
He got 29. Okay.
So yeah, he's turned it on.
108.95, 13.8 for TNT. And next time is not on their side. A minute 35 left. Ten to shoot. Heruela attacks the defense. They swing it out in. Another 3-ball. That's a third 3-point shot of Kim Orin.
He's really made good with the time he's been given. Quality. Oh, here we go again.
A steal. And almost a dunk there for Orin.
Hey, he's really putting some pressure on the TNT coaching staff for some more TikTok, some more time on the court.
113.95, under a minute left to play, and this is already an 18-point lead here.
So they're just going to really use all of that game clock they possibly can. Things are really looking in the favor of TNT Tropangiga at this juncture.
So this will stop the skid of TNT. Vince, and for the opposing team, Nlex will be going down, or will remain at number 10 with a 2-6 record, and the streak will be 4-game losing streak for the Road Warriors.
Not where you want to be, but again, good things are in the horizon as they get more and more practices with Robert Bullock in their fold. And if they can continue the stellar shooting of Robbie Herndon and the rest, I think they will really bode well for the future. And the question mark for me as well is how bad are those fingers of the import Stokely?
I hope he could recover for the next game. Good block by Ponferrada. Another bright spot here for TNT. And there goes the buzzer. Our final score, 113-97. A 16-point victory for the Tropangiga. We'll take a quick break and we have more of our PBA when we come back.